Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Eric and I like to read, and today I'm going to be doing a massive book haul. So these are a bunch of books that I've collected over like the summer months, and I have two like full stacks here of books to go through. I'm excited to share them with you guys. Some of them were sent to me by publishers, some of them I purchased myself for my birthday, and yeah, there's just a lot of goodies in here that I'm excited to show you guys, and I'm really excited to actually get to reading as well. But anyways, let's just dive into it and I'll share what I got. So the first one has been one that I've been trying to get for a very long time, but I wanted to get it in paperback so that I could match the other one, and that is The First to Die at the End. So I bought this for myself as a birthday gift. I read They Both Die at the End a long time ago, and ever since this came out, I've been seeing it on shelves and I've been wanting to pick it up so bad, but it's always been hardcover and it wouldn't match my existing book. So I waited and waited and endured, and now we're at the day where it's out in paperback, and I saw it out in the stores, and I grabbed it right away. I was like, this is it. This is my time to shine. So I finally have this one, which means I'm finally going to jump into this world again and experience this all over again in a new way, and hopefully not have my heart broken this time, but we'll see what happens. I mean, these books kind of tell you what you're getting into with the titles, so yeah, we'll see. But I'm very excited to have it. It's also a pretty big chunker, so yeah, this is a big one. I also love that these books have like this part here. I don't know, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like where the cover doesn't go all the way and then there's an extra detail. Yeah, I can't remember the term for it, but anyways, I love when books do that. So yeah, I also spoiled myself a little bit on my birthday and got Ghost Camera, which is Darcy Coates' newest book. I believe this is a anthology of ghost stories. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I didn't actually realize that when I bought it. I thought it was just like a one-off ghost story, but it turns out this is a collection of short stories. And I just read one of her other collections of short stories and enjoyed it quite a bit. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Darcy Coates has just been an author that I've really enjoyed ever since I read The Haunting of Leigh Harker, and so I'm like always curious to read more of her books. And I got an Indigo gift card for my birthday after the fact that I bought this already, so I might go peruse some of her other stuff online and see if I can pick up one of those. Then the last thing I got for my birthday was Black Panther Tales of Wakanda, and so this is another anthology collection, but it's all like short stories set in the world of Wakanda and featuring Black Panther. As you can see, I got it for a discount for $8, but it's pretty big. Like, this is a chunker of a book. So this is one that I might just like read short story from time to time and just get like a little bit and then like go read other books and then come back to it. I don't know yet if I'm going to just like immerse myself fully in the whole thing, but I wanted to have this on my shelves because I love superheroes. I love comic books. So just having like an anthology of Black Panther is just really cool, and it was $8, so it was a steal. Next up is a book that I received from Tor, and this is one of their Essentials collections. So this is called Icehenge, and it doesn't really tell me much. All it says on the back is one of SF's greatest meditations on extended human lifespan, the limitations of human memory, and the haunted confabulations that go with forgetting. That's all it tells me. So I have no idea what I'm getting into with this one, but it sounds like it could be pretty intriguing, and I'm always down for a book that has to do with like memory or like time dilation or stuff like that. Like, I'm down for it. So I think this one will be interesting. The next one I received is called The West Passage, and this was also from Tor.com. This one looks really cool. I'm going to read the synopsis for you because it's pretty short, but look at the color on the inside of this book. It's like a teal color, which is very fun. I like that. Anyways, so this is what it says. The ladies reign, the palace rots, the beast rises. When the guardian of the West Passage died in her bed, the women of Grey Tower fed her to the crows and went back to their chores. No successor was named as guardian. No one took up the fallen blade. The West Passage went unguarded. Now, snow blankets gray in the height of summer, foretelling the coming of the beast. The too young mother of Grey House and the guardian's unnamed squire set out to save their people. Their narrow shoulders bear a heavy burden. Before them lies the West Passage, home to horrors and delights that defy imagining. None can say if they'll reach their destinations, but one thing is for sure. The world is about to change. Ooh, that sounds so good. Yeah, and like I love this cover. This cover is stunning. There's so many like different aspects of this cover that are so intriguing to me. Like there's different figures that look like different kinds of like gods or something. So like yeah, this definitely looks very promising and something that will definitely keep my interest. Then next up is the latest release from Temple Dark Books, and that is Knight of Gilgara. First of all, just like look how stunning this cover is with the shininess. This one's following the story of like a medieval knight and her fight against like religious groups, I believe. I think that's it. But yeah, very cool. I love this. And look on the inside of this. It has fully illustrated maps that come with it as the dust jacket. So I think that is so cool. And it shows like the attention to detail that was put into this book. So yeah, definitely something that I'm intrigued to read. I do like books set in medieval settings, so I think this is going to be a lot of fun. And look at this chick. She just looks badass. You know who she reminds me of? Which I don't know if it's a good thing, but she reminds me of Cersei from Game of Thrones. So take that as you will. I know Cersei is viewed very differently by many different people. But yeah, I don't know. She's giving me one of those Cersei stares. So yeah. But anyways, this book sounds pretty cool and it looks cool. So yeah, we'll see where it goes. The next one I have is actually one that I won in a giveaway. Like, I believe this is, yeah, it's from Tor as well. It's called Craft Stories I Wrote for the Devil. And I believe this is like a short story collection of like horror stories. I really don't know too much about it, but it was a giveaway win, so that was pretty cool. It is very short, so I feel like I can fly through this one. But yeah, I was excited to get it. The next one I have is from Tor Bramble, and so this is the Spell Shop, and look at it. It's got painted edges, purple, so cute, and like the cover of this just looks adorable. It says on the inside, I won't give you the full synopsis, but I'll just tell you like the catch line. It says, a lush cottagecore tale full of stolen spellbooks, unexpected friendships, sweet jams, and even sweeter love. So this just sounds like a cozy fantasy to me, similar to probably like Legends and Lattes, and I'm really looking forward to it. I have not read anything by Sarah Beth Durst as far as I know, so this will be my first jump into her books. I know she has some other like fantasy series. I know they're probably on these shelves somewhere, um, but yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I really liked seeing the emergence of like cozy fantasy books. Um, Not emergence, but like they've become more popular, I would say, recently, and so like I'm excited to see more of them popping up. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where this one goes. The next book was sent to me by Tor Bramble as well, and this one I'm super excited for, and that is Sword Crossed. So this is a male cozy fantasy, I would say. It says that it's like similar to Legends and Lattes on the inside of this one, but it's about two people who are thrown together. One of them is like trying to start new in a new city, and he gets blackmailed into teaching the other one like fencing or like sword fighting. And so this other one, I guess they're getting prepared for like their wedding or something, and they need to know sword fighting for some sort of ritual for the wedding. But as the two of them get closer, things happen. And yeah, I don't know. That's all I really know about it. But like, I'm super excited. I just think this cover is stunning, and I'm looking forward to something along these lines. Um, yeah, I'm always down for a male romance book, and this is like a fantasy romance too, so like even more exciting. So yeah, definitely looking forward to this one. Another one sent to me by Tor was Masters of Death, and this one's also got sprayed edges, so I love that. I just think these colors really complement each other, so that's cool. This is following a main character who is a vampire, but she's also a real estate agent, and she's trying to sell a haunted house. And she enlists the help of a medium who she doesn't really know is not the best medium, but they happen to be the godson of death. And so the two of them are working together to kind of like figure out what's going on with this haunted house and how to fix that so that they can sell it. It's such a weird like concept, but something that is very intriguing, and yeah, it just sounds like it's going to be a fun time. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this one. Then also sent to me by Tor is Glass Houses. This one sounds cool. It's like a locked room thriller, I would say. So let me read the back to you. It's very quick. It says, a recently acquired tech startup goes on a celebratory trip, but must make an emergency landing on a private island featuring only one building, a mysterious black glass mansion. At first, it is very hard to get in, and then it is very hard to get out. And that's all it tells me. So that's super intriguing. It's not that long of a book, and yeah, that sounds like something that will just pull me right in. I love things that have like the mystery of like being trapped somewhere and trying to figure out how to escape. So yeah, I think this one definitely sounds really good, and I'm excited to read this one. The next one I have was sent to me by Angry Robots, and that is called Shoestring Theory. And like the cover is stunning, but also they definitely grabbed my attention with this one because of the cats. This one heavily has cats involved within the book, so that was very exciting to me. This is what the back says. Also, before I read the back, like it has fully illustrated characters on the back too that just look adorable. But this is what it says. Shoestring Theory is a charmingly irreverent fantasy that weaves magic and romance into an endearing adventure. Featuring a formidable great aunt, a friends to lovers to enemies to lovers romance, okay, an awkward love quadrangle, and a crow familiar called Ganashi, this gorgeous story is eminently easy to read and sure to satisfy fans of fan fiction who like their fantasy light. I think that just sounds like so much fun in like so many ways. So I think this is going to be a blast to read, and I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, it just sounds great. The next book I have from Tor is Blood of the Old Kings, and this one sounds really cool. It's fully centered on like necromancy, which is really cool, and there's dragons in it, and yeah, it just sounds awesome. Apparently, the main character has the voice of like an old necromancer god in her head, kind of like directing her and telling her what to do and assisting her in ways. And so from there, we kind of like see where she goes with that. I don't know much more of it, but that's all I really need to know. Necromancy just sounds really cool. And you already had me when you have dragons in there. So yeah, I think this one will be a fun time. The next one I have is from Tor Nightfire, which is their like horror thriller imprint, and it's called Devil Kills Devil. And so listen to the back of this one because this sounds pretty cool. It says, Sarita has been watched over by a guardian angel her entire life. She calls him Angelo and keeps him a secret, but secrets can't stay buried forever. When Angelo murders someone she loves, Sarita begins to see what's really been lurking in the shadows surrounding her, and she will have to embrace the evil within if she hopes to make it out alive. Doesn't that sound very intense? I think this is going to be like a super creepy read, but I'm here for it. So yeah, we're going to have to see where this one goes. The next book was sent to me as a birthday gift, and this is We Spread by Ian Reid. So I've read other books by Ian Reid. One of them is called Foe, and the other one was I'm Thinking of Ending Things. I'm Thinking of Ending Things was the first book I read by them, and it was on my list of like top thriller books because it was just so like mind bending and like so it had like such a weird like uncomfortable feeling the whole time until you like find out what's going on and you're like, whoa, this is why I was feeling this way. Like that book was just so intense and so weird, but like I loved it. And so yeah, this was on my wish list, and a friend of mine actually sent this to me. So I'm very excited to eventually get to this one because this author has just been like hit after hit for me, and I've really enjoyed their writing and how like weird it is. And so I'm looking forward to seeing where this one goes. The next one was sent to me by Angry Robots Books, and that is Evocation by S.T. Gibson. Now, look at the like. Well, first of all, look how stunning this is. But look on the inside. Wait for this. Oh, look how pretty that is. That is so cool. So yeah, and then this one also came with like a themed bookmark and a little like character plate. So yeah, I'm super excited about this. But this one is, I believe it's following an occultist or like a very powerful medium, and he has to assist this other couple that I I think it potentially turns into like a throuple or something, and they have to like do some sort of mission. I can't remember what it is though. But like I also don't want to know. I kind of just want to dive in without like having any synopsis and just jump in. But I think that's what it's about. Anyway, I'm super excited about it. This has been like talked about all over. I've seen it on TikTok. I've seen it all over like social media. So this is definitely one that's high on my list to get to. And sorry, I'm just so mesmerized by like how shiny this cover is. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading this one and seeing where it goes. And yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. Mostly, actually, all of Angry Robot's books that I've read so far have been hits. So that's great. I'm excited to dive into another one of their books because yeah, I've enjoyed them all. Next one I got from Tor is called Archangels of Funk. Looks pretty cool. I'm going to give you the synopsis here. So it says, the water wars have scrambled the world. Flood refugees are on the run. Disruptors and the nostalgia militia roam the roads, wreaking havoc. Invisible darknet lords troll the internet, solidifying their power, while Cinnamon, her 3 circus bots, and 2 dogs work with a community of farmers, motor fairies, and wheel wizards to provide housing, healthcare, and education for flood refugees. As Cinnamon confronts threats from the darknet lords and the nostalgia militia, she must determine how best to honor her elders and her history while building a future for herself and her charges. It's not going to be easy. That sounds very interesting. It sounds like very dystopian style, and yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know what's going to happen in this book. I just know that it's kind of like an alliance fighting back against like the darknet lords. So yeah, definitely intriguing. We'll have to see where it goes, but it sounds pretty good. And then the last book on this list is Tidal Creatures. I can't go too much into this one because this is actually like the follow-up book to a series. So yeah, I think it's, what's the first one? I think the first one's Middle Game. I don't know. It says somewhere, but yeah, we have the other books on the shelf. So like I'll have to actually jump into that series, but this is like the culmination of that, I believe. So yeah, I can't go too much into this one, but also excited to have this. And that's it for my book haul. So yeah, definitely let me know in the comments down below if you have read any of these yet or if you're anticipating any of them, because that might like push it up on my list to read faster. But yeah, I'm super excited about like all of these books. They sound phenomenal and I just have a huge stack of like awesome books to read. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting to all of them. Also, before I go, I wanted to highlight a book called Ashtray by Thomas Mammoth. This is one, an author reached out to me. I really wish I could have gotten to this book, but I just don't have the time within my reviewing schedule, so I wanted to just highlight it here. This is about a man and his cat who are at the end of the world, and they're dealing with like, I think they're dealing with like technology, but then technology goes dark as well, and so now it's just this man and his cat trying to survive. Yeah, that's all I really know about it, but it sounds pretty cool, and I'm always down for a character that has a cat best friend, so that's awesome. But yeah, check this one out. I'll link this in the description down below if you want to give it a look over. If you guys want to support me, I have a Patreon and a Coffee page, which I'll put in the description down below, as well as the links by my bookmarks. You guys know the drill. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button so you get notified when I post new videos. I post my videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And until next time, keep on reading.